Hello, welcome to Dead Notes, a horror and cult film podcast. I am Kevin, and with me is I'm not going to hear this now. I'm not going to listen to this. I'm not going to hear this now. I'm not going to listen to this.
I want to kill everyone.
Satan is good. Satan is our pal.
You're chanting, Kevin. I'm Alan, and we're talking about the Burbs. 1989, directed by Joe Dante.
Joe Dante. One of the most incredible movies to ever hit celluloid. Holy fuck, man. This movie is probably perfect, I think, in so many ways. The cast alone is incredible.
Yep, it's got our favorite little abused child star, Corey Feldman.
Yep. And electroshock therapy, Carrie Fisher.
and my surprise favorite of the cast, Courtney Gaines, because I'm a slut for Children of the Corn.
Yeah. It came with the frame. Sardines. That's how he sounds in real life too. Yeah. Outlander.
Yeah. He had games and music. Yeah, he plays such a creepy little guy, but I find him very innocent looking, and if he were up for adoption, I'd adopt him.
Yeah, probably.
I'd have me a little Hans Klopek running around the house.
Serving sardines on pretzels.
I mean, honestly, he's a man after my own heart with the way he takes out his garbage.
Yeah.
That's all me.
Yeah. We've all done that a couple times.
Beating the brakes off of that shit.
They ain't going to pick it up if it's sticking out of the can.
Well, and he drives his car down to the garbage can. I actually do that because... Well, I get up early for work and my garbage can's out behind my house, and I drive around to the back of the house and throw the trash in there. So it's
pretty thorough.
I just need to get my neighbors to film me doing it, and then
beat the brakes off of your trash can.
Beat the fucking living shit out of my trash.
We'll just drive away.
And of course, Tom Hanks is in this, which he wasn't a big star at the time. This movie was being filmed while Big was released in the theaters. So this was literally while Tom Hanks blew up.
Yeah, probably the Turner and Hooch era too. Was that before or after this? I think this was like the height of like Tom Hanks like comedy and his like temper tantrum comedies. You know what I'm saying? Where he would just do those freakouts. And this movie holds a lot of them that are phenomenal.
Yeah, this was the Tom Hanks that I liked. With like a Bachelor Party and such.
Yeah.
He just kind of yelled the whole time.
Yeah, I'm freaking out. Yeah.
He's like, I could act this part out, but I'm just gonna yell it.
Yep.
Here's a question I have for you, Kevin. I guess I could just look this up, but how old is Ricky supposed to be in this movie?
Oh,
because look, he does he own that house that he's painting?
No, he's living with his parents. They make reference to it really shortly. Like he kind of does. When he's like on the cops, he was like, "There's a bunch of guys in my house eating all my parents' food."
Oh, okay. So, but he's seen drinking beer in a few scenes in this movie. One where he's hanging out on the porch with Art.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently, he's also David's friend.
Yeah.
I don't like that. What's this of age adult male hanging out with this little kid? If I were Ray, I'd be like, stay the fuck away from my kid, Ricky.
Yeah, I would say that him and his crew, they're probably about 19, 20. He's clearly like, living with his parents still, all that shit. So,
And he's clearly a very cool dude.
oh, he's way cool.
You know what? I feel it's a weird thing because he's a millionaire and a movie star. I don't know how much money he has at
Don't
this
forget
point.
musician.
Musician. But I still somehow feel sorry for the guy
I do
because
too.
because he's had, I'm sure that Hollywood wasn't exactly sweet to him.
No, not at all.
And
As
he
we have
seems
seen.
and beyond all the goofy shit he does, he seems like a genuinely nice guy underneath all that. So,
It's possible. I don't know, man. I think he's a creep personally. I think that, but I think he's also a product of his environment.
well, to your point, Wendy Shaw, the woman who plays Bonnie Rumsfeld,
Yeah.
she said in the making of this movie, she said that Corey Feldman would have porn stars visiting him during the shooting of this film. So
Oh,
yeah,
I believe it.
it's probably somewhere in the middle. He was probably just overcompensating for, all the Weinstein meat.
Oh, I'm sure. But there's also that whole thing that he did where he was like having this, like, it was almost like the Charlie's Angels thing that he's there, his little fucking Corey's Angels bullshit he's got going on like now, but it was like earlier, and it was kind of like
Oh
just him
yeah,
manipulating girls and stuff and kind of promising them like he's going to help them get to
yeah.
stardom. Much like that
He
P. Diddy show, that when he had that show
freak
on,
off.
well,
he
not
had
that one, but
he
that
had
one on
except
MTV or whatever.
he didn't have baby oil. They was partying in peanut oil. You show up, but you better not have peanut allergy.
I need,
We're
I
doing
need a
slip and
sugar
slide.
cookie. I need a sugar cookie and milk from a Cambodian mother and
I'm tired.
Cambodian breast milk. I love
I'm
Cambodian breast milks.
I'm tired. My
I'm
blood
tired.
sugar low. My blood sugar is low.
I'm tired.
I'm tired.
It's fucking stupid.
Jackass.
I'm tired.
I'm tired of all the baby oil. My skin looks great though.
Oh,
You use me as a human slip and slide.
yeah. We man,
We
we listen
don't
to
hit the
this.
speed bump.
We listen to this fucking thing, and I don't know. It was like an escort that was on the stand. It was somebody saying like what they said on the stand, and it went into this whole fucking thing of P. Diddy
I've
sliding underneath everybody and smacking their ball sacks with his hands, saying "we," and then jumping up on the bed and spreading his buck cheeks and saying "black does crack," and then looking through his legs, going "peekaboo."
Now, I heard that too, but I'm not convinced that that's not AI. So
I don't give a shit. It's funny as fuck. Black does crack.
Well, to be fair, it's probably much worse than that.
I'm sure.
They're adding comedy to it, but it's
Oh,
probably
it was
way
incredible.
worse.
I was fucking losing it, man. Oh my god, I was losing it.
There
Incredible.
were probably
What a night.
It's like there. What a night it would be. There's probably people spooning baby oil out of their cracks to this
Yeah.
day.
Oh yeah. So many could have
Yeah,
beens over so many faces.
but my point is, Corey Feldman, he is in a lot of great movies.
Yeah, he
So,
was. Honestly, he's an iconic actor, man. I mean, you can't doubt that out of the guy. He's been in damn near every one of our most memorable movies growing up. So I can't.
and this ain't the first time he worked with Joe Dante. Remember, he was a little kid in the Gremlins.
That's right. Yep.
And he was a little asshole. No, he
Yeah.
was a cute little kid in the Gremlins. But I don't know.
He was fresh out of the Goonies too, I think, or right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Goonies. He did, he was in fucking Lost Boys
Oh yeah.
and Stand By Me.
Mm-hmm.
A pile of shit has 1,000 eyes.
Yeah.
Best line in the movie.
Your dad's a loony. Loony, 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 loony.
Best comeback ever.
Yeah.
If someone calls you Four Eyes, say a pile of shit has 1,000. He calls him
Yeah.
a four-eyed pile of shit.
Yeah. And he corrects him.
Yeah, pile of shit has 1,000 eyes, which is terrifying to think about.
Yeah. Yeah, that's another incredible movie. Holy shit. That'll be having to go on the list, maybe.
Yeah,
God, what a cast. Yeah.
Stand By Me is fucking great.
Incredible.
You guys want to see a dead body?
Yeah.
And it's got not Charlie Sheen. What the fuck is wrong
Kiefer
with me?
Sutherland.
Kiefer Sutherland, yeah.
Yeah.
From,
one of his best fucking roles, too.
Who is also in Lost Boys.
Yep. This was like his era, man.
This
was all their era.
I'm just rambling at this point. So you want to talk about the universe?
Yeah,
let's
let's talk about the universe. Really clever way that they start this movie, because it starts with the Universal logo. We go in and it zooms in on the town. I've always loved movie openings like that for some reason. Or the old remember the old HBO previews where you were coming in and like it was like a town, and then you went into the town and went flying around. Yeah, and then you come back out, and really the whole time you were driving through the HBO logo in space.
That's the homo box office. Yeah, it's really cool how it zooms in from outer space to the cul-de-sac, basically.
Yeah,
the little.
It really starts right out too, man. Like there's no like, they don't go through and like introduce everybody right away. They pretty much bring you right in the thick of it, because he comes out of his house, right when they make it down to his neighborhood to see, what the fuck's going on next.
What the fuck is up with Adam's house?
Yeah.
The Klopex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So he looks up and sees Rumsfeld like smoking his fucking cigar, watching.
Yeah, there's a cool shot, like, because when Ray check this out next time you watch this. Right after, when he steps on the Klopex property.
Yeah.
And it's like a tornado starts. So it's like winds blowing and lightning.
Yeah, it's like a static electricity, like in the ground and stuff. Yeah.
Then when he steps back off, check out that shot, because I swear that is an homage to The Exorcist, because he's standing right under the street light looking up at the house.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Yeah, because they have a clip of The Exorcist later on in the movie,
Yeah.
It has that vibe for sure.
But they never mention it anywhere that I've seen, and I can't help but think that has to be an Exorcist.
Yeah, it's an iconic shot of horror. Yeah. Like you're looking upon this ominous fucking building of evil,
Yeah, sweet. So it's a great shot. It should have been one of the posters,
Yeah, yeah. But it should have been like a mock Exorcist poster, but the Burbs.
Yeah, yeah, that would be fucking great. Yeah. Use the same font.
Yeah, yeah, that might be an idea. Someone might make a shirt of that.
Yeah, maybe our third member of Dead Notes,
Dick Miller,
Walter Paisley.
Yeah, Walter Paisley. I bet, man, he's a jack of all trades. So I'm pretty sure he might have a T-shirt business going. So we'll be talking to him anyway about producing our shirts.
Yeah, yeah.
Walter Paisley.
And it cuts immediately to the next day with a little dick sucking paper boy, a little just asshole
throwing the fucking newspapers wherever.
Yeah, it's great that when he throws it at Ray tries to fucking hit him with his coffee.
I know,
man,
lazy as shit too. He's just like, fuck you.
I fucking wish he hit him and fucking burned that little asshole.
Yeah. Oh God.
Little son of a bitch. But to his credit, I was a paper boy at one point, and
Yeah, I was
being a
too.
paper boy will make you hate everybody because everybody complains about every goddamn thing.
Yeah, you get yelled at so much. Like I remember getting yelled at so much, and like I didn't even do anything wrong. I was just trying to collect, collect for their fucking
I
paper.
I have PTSD from all the old ladies that would complain about where the paper was, that when I go to the grocery store now, I just want to tip those bitches over in the fucking rascal scooters. How do you like that, motherfucker?
Where's your paper now?
Now you need to pick yourself up off the ground, bitch.
I don't like where you're laying this time.
I don't think I like your attitude.
Yeah.
I'll be in the fucking news.
Yeah.
Lunatic.
Yeah.
Flipping over old ladies and rascal scooters.
I'd see
At
that
your
on the news
local
and
grocery store.
I'd be like, well, looks like Dead Notes is over. Alan's lost his shit.
I finally went off the deep end there.
I finally had enough.
Bounce old lady's head off a can of fucking SpaghettiOs.
Yeah. I love like kind of the introduction in this whole scene because, we see Walter come out with Queenie, who is a movie star in and of herself, right?
Yep.
How many films has Queenie been in? She's in Silence of the Lambs.
Yep.
She was in
Big Adventure.
Pee-wee's Big Adventure and Batman Returns. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So she's pretty awesome.
That is Buffalo Bill's little puppy.
Yep.
It puts the lotion in the it puts the lotion on the skin, or it gets the hose
after Walter passed away, because in this movie we'll learn that he has like heart complications. So he passes on, and then Queenie, because his daughter and son-in-law didn't want to take Queenie in, they had to put him up for like adoption, and like Buffalo Bill had just like moved into the town not too long ago, and was really settling in and getting lonely because he was having a dry spell with his plans to make his bodysuit. So he adopted Queenie, and that was his baby.
Yeah.
Queenie's been very well taken care of.
Buffalo Bill, another man after my own heart. He's an animal lover, but couldn't give a fuck less
about people.
Little Queenie. Although I think the paramedics let Queenie out, or did Walter go to the hospital? Did somebody take him, or did the paramedics come get him? Because Queenie was just running around loose.
Yeah, they don't really go into that, but I think that, that's pretty much what happened. But what I love is, we got this, like, the soundtrack to this movie in and of itself is pretty incredible, the score. And, like, this part is one of the funniest fucking parts because once it hits Queenie, the camera follows Walter putting Queenie on the ground. And as soon as Queenie hits the ground, you just hear the... She goes over and takes a shit in Mark Rumsfeld's lawn.
Yeah.
But it's that happy barking music the whole time, dude. Oh my God, it's so fucking funny.
And they've got like the colors adjusted in this movie to where everything is super bright. So
yeah, it's so colorful.
Little Queenie's shit looks purple.
Dude, it's so vibrant, and it's that contrast on everybody's front lawn, because
the grass is like a beautiful, like, fucking turquoise. It's like everything's real bright in this movie.
Yeah,
except for the Clopex.
Yeah, they're very gray, and I love that.
A good contrast. Yeah, and then we get introduced to Ricky Butler, our boy, playing music on the porch, which I'm guilty of. And if I could go back in time and see myself,
he's playing air guitar on the porch, right?
Yeah, but he also he has the stereo out there. And turns it up. I'm guilty of that. But if I could go back in time, I'd kick my own ass. I turn the fucking stereo down, you jackass.
You fucking. I can see you out there doing that.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, we used to sit out on the porch and play music loud, and
Yeah.
man, if I go back in time, yeah, I'd beat the fucking shit out of myself. What
No,
are
you
you
wouldn't.
doing?
You join in and fucking jam again. That's what you would do. You'd be like, "You guys got room for one more?"
Yeah, yeah.
Here, young Alan. Let me show you some riffs.
Let me
Noodly,
noodly, noodly, noodly,
yeah,
noodly.
noodly. You put you fucking. It's like that South Park episode where fucking.
I thought this was America.
No, yeah, when it's the Guitar Hero one when he comes downstairs, he's like, "I see you like this song," and he's in his whitey tighties
Yeah,
with his fucking leg up on the amp.
Captain Morgan style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And everybody's dream relationship walks outside to raise the flag, Mark with his young wife.
Yeah.
Which is Mark rich? What's going on here?
I mean,
doing with him?
he's loaded, man. But dude, that fucking scene where he goes out and he fucking slips on that fucking dog shit, and you hear it like screech. It's like,
oh man, my dad when I was a kid used to breed Rottweilers, which I don't agree with animal breeding, but that's besides the point. I was a kid.
yeah.
But I woke up in the middle of the night. I have memories of my tiny little boy foot stepping on a giant pile of fucking Rottweiler shit and it's mushing through my toes.
Dude, I can't stand it with shoes on or boots on. Like, I feel it no matter what. And you're like stumbling like he is.
Yeah. Yeah, like you try to walk on the heels so you're not stepping on the floor afterwards.
Yeah, so you so horrible.
Yeah.
Did you tell your dad you're gonna staple their assholes shut?
Staple his asshole shut.
That piece of scum barking rat of yours is just taking his last dump on my lawn. I find one more, just one, I'm gonna catch him and staple his ass shut.
Wouldn't that be a fucking great story? One day when I was a kid, my dad was asleep, belly down, ass up, and I fucking
I stepped at his dog shit.
I went at him with a stapler. Stapled his asshole. Stapled his ball sack over his asshole.
Yeah.
Good luck, bitch.
Yeah.
That would be that'd be another good story to be known for in the news.
It would be.
Boy stapled his dad's scrotum over his asshole.
Yeah.
Just like a clam. Just looks like a pink clam shell.
You don't want none of them pearls. Oh.
Nope.
Well, I love when he like yells at his dog and like Queenie comes up on the window and starts talking shit to him.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because Ray is watching from his window. Like, kids nowadays wouldn't understand that because he's like watching the neighborhood.
Yeah.
That's his entertainment. He's, nowadays he wouldn't even notice. He'd just be staring at his fucking cell phone.
Yeah. He wouldn't, appreciate.
Not that was any more productive. I'm just commenting.
This movie really captures kind of like that era in the morning. I always, it's very familiar to me. You know what I'm saying? Just the way everything's, obviously this is 1989, so this is about accurate of my childhood. But it's just it definitely makes me feel like how it used to be. Not even just staring out the window, but just waking up in the morning and everybody's just kind of moseying about on a Saturday. Minus my friends shooting guns in my backyard, but
it's definitely nostalgic though, because the way things were actually simpler. You just kind of woke up and unless you had the TV on, there wasn't a whole bunch of shit to argue about. You just went on with your day.
Yeah, you just drank your coffee and read the paper.
Yeah, you're not. You're not just getting triggered.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just enjoy your day. But it goes to the next morning at Ray's house, him complaining about everything, and we get introduced to his wife Carol,
Mm-hmm.
Princess Leia.
Yeah, Carrie Fisher.
Carrie Fisher.
R.I.P.
Who's got
and Art. Rick Doconum. Is that Doconum?
Well, no, he doesn't come in yet because remember he comes in as a sniper later.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because he's going in. Yeah, he's like sitting there complaining that he's not going to do anything for his vacation.
Yeah, this is just where we get introduced to Carol and his useless son Dave.
Yeah.
Who serves no purpose, you know.
Yeah.
And she's trying to convince him to go up to the lake house for vacation, right? I think it's this scene. It might be they have two scenes in this movie.
Yeah, well, this is when she's telling him, she's like kind of going off on him about it or whatever. She's like, all you're going to do is sit around and not do nothing. And he's like, no, I'm going to build stuff. And your dad just gave me all these tools and stuff. She's like, you're going to sit around and watch, you just want to sit around and watch Jerry Dandridge get drunk and fall down the stairs.
But my man Ray, he's like, I don't want to go to the lake house and watch the big-headed neighbor get drunk and fall down the stairs.
Yeah, that's what Jerry Dandridge.
The big-headed neighbor get drunk and fall down the stairs, and Carol drops a line. I had to look it up because I was like, is that the word?
Yeah.
Is that what
yeah.
Is that the word we've been searching for this whole time?
Yeah.
Carol says he's a hydrocephalic.
Yeah, he's a hydrocephalic. Yeah.
And that they shouldn't make fun of him. And I was like, wait a second. That sounds like Waterhead to me. So
yeah.
I was like, there's a hydro in that word. And he's got a big head, big-headed neighbor, hydro. My slow big head put that together, and I was like, wait a minute, this is the scientific term for a waterhead, isn't it? And sure enough,
it is.
Hydrocephalus. That's what Jason had. That's what Jesus puts that water in there.
Yep, that's exactly. You got the answer. There was a guy in Columbus, and he had that hydrocephalic head, and they called him Big Head Ray or something. I saw him on one of the old Columbus pages where people post old pictures of like campus and shit. But like, I remember seeing this guy, and he had a bunch of gold chains on, but he looked like what's his fuck from Mask? You know what I'm talking about?
Rocky Dennis.
Yeah, Rocky Dennis. What's his fuck?
Rocky Dennis. I don't know why I can remember that, but I can't remember.
Well,
what the fuck is wrong with me?
Come to us for all your information around like hydrocephalicism, big head syndrome.
You want to know all about Rocky Dennis's big ass head?
It's full of water.
Yeah. So basically, Jason Voorhees has hydrocephalus.
Yes. The man
big
can't help
waterhead.
it. Yeah.
Big ass. Yeah, he can't.
He's got the strength of 10 men.
Yeah. I wonder if you shot him in the head, if it would pop like a water balloon. There's got to be some pressure in there to make the head bigger. You'd think his eyeballs would be protruding a little bit. I guess he's only really got one, but still.
Yeah. I don't know.
It should be one big ass eye.
Yeah.
You looking at my
eye.
You looking at my eye.
Oh my God. That's
the next scene is where we find Art because we got Vince the dog and Art's neighbor who's trying to shoot a crow.
Yep.
With what I assume is a 22 or a pellet gun.
No, he's definitely shooting a bullet.
Yeah, that's probably not.
And Art was also
cool.
Snick in Little Monsters too.
Oh yeah.
The big bully monster. He always looked like he was in pain.
Yeah, that dude. I didn't watch any of it, but he was a stand-up comedian too.
Yeah, he's done a lot of shit. He was in he was in Spaceballs too. He was in Spaceballs as well. A little part, but yeah, that's crazy. But yeah,
he's a funny dude.
He's funny as shit.
I heard that apparently him and Ray, Tom Hanks really didn't get along that well, so they argued like that on the set for real.
That's great. That just adds to it, man.
Right, there wasn't a whole lot of acting there.
Mm-hmm. A lot of ad-libbing and stuff.
They just argued like brothers.
Yeah, dude, it's awesome. Their relationship in this is awesome because he's your buddy, but he annoys the fucking piss out of you. You know what I'm saying? Like he's that one friend that just keeps antagonizing you, but you still hang out with, or whatever, because you're neighbors, I guess.
Yeah, and Ray is like the straight man in this movie. You know, he's kind of the moral center of the movie, and Carol is his I don't know. Carol, I guess, is just the nagging wife. Sorry.
No, she's just trying to fucking keep his head afloat as like she's supposed to do and try to get his head out of the fucking shit, but he's getting caught up in his neighborhood stuff, which is hilarious.
Yeah, he's slowly spiraling into the whole it's kind of like, I mean, it's not dissimilar from looking at your phone. I mean, to go back to that comparison, because he is kind of just slowly being convinced that something is true that may or may not be true.
Yeah. Yeah. Living on rumors, just to poke and prod.
Yeah, he's like, did you hear what it's just fucking gossiping, basically.
Yeah, it's all gossip.
Up to this point, they're just gossiping about the Klopeks.
Yeah, because no one's seen them and shit. This is what people do with us.
Right.
I swear our neighbors on the other side of us, dude, they can't see us very much because, my house is covered in trees and shit. But I know they've like peeked through some of the trees and just like have been watching us, like with all the projects we've been doing outside. And I imagine they envision like us when they wake up and see them digging in their backyard in the rain later on. That's what I imagine that they see when they look back there, even though we're just doing yard work.
They don't even know your name. They're just like,
they don't.
We saw the neighbor guy taking the trash out last night at 3 a.m.
Yeah, because I've done that.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, I've done that shit.
That's why I said the Klopeks are just misunderstood at this point. And I'll talk about it later, but I kind of wish it stayed that way. But whatever, because little David, the useless character, this is basically his one important line where he tells him, well, Art says that the last house that the Klopeks lived in burned to the ground in a raging inferno, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Dave tells him that last week with a telescope he saw them digging in the backyard.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, Art's brain draws the conclusion that they were digging graves.
Yep.
Which I mean, yeah, whatever. It is weird. It is weird to dig holes in the back of your yard in the middle of the night when it's raining out, but
this is
I'm
true.
I'm not judging. I do weird shit too.
Yeah.
So the next day, again, well, it's actually the same morning, isn't it? Because Mark and Bonnie are working on their yard, and Mark's complaining about Walter's yard being the best on the block.
Yeah. You know why, though? Because he has his dog come over and shit in our yard.
Which he says that it could use some fertilizing, so I don't understand. this is another thing. This is a pet peeve of mine because, and fortunately, my neighbors are the same as me. They couldn't give a fuck about their yard because we don't have kids. I don't have kids, and they don't have kids, so we don't give a fuck about the yard. Neither of us use it. But this whole thing where I see people fertilizing their grass, I'm like, you son of a bitch, because I hate mowing my lawn. That's like the worst thing about summer. It's like, what am I mowing this shit for? And if I don't mow it, it grows like a motherfucker. So who are these people that have to fertilize their grass?
Yeah. Well, I mean, some people just love it, man.
Just a small rant. Because I don't get it.
Yeah. I don't know. I have to say that I'm a sucker for, I don't care if my yard's like perfect, but I like mowing and I like like making my lawn look nice and mowed when I'm able to get out there.
You are the devil.
Yeah. I've got a lot of lawn though.
You also have kids though.
Yeah,
so
I do.
Maybe there's a correlation there.
Yeah.
You don't want chipmunks rolling them for their money.
Yeah.
And sure. Ricky comments on Bonnie not having tan lines.
This morning, he said, no tan lines this morning. Nice. What? So
Mark should have walked over there and slapped him in the mouth.
He's like, that kid's a freaking meatball.
And then to stop all the chatterboxing, to stop all the bullshit, yours truly walks out on the porch.
Yeah. This is totally you. This is you going out to get your fucking mail every day. And your Amazon packages. All your neighbors are like getting the zoom in on their face.
Yep. If you see Hans Klopek, it's basically he looks like me, but a little prettier.
Yeah. Dude, that fucking scene though. Oh my god. The zoom in on everybody's faces is incredible, and then they start zooming in on Queenie's face.
Man, oh yeah. Well, they do like the spaghetti western thing, like when they dare each other to walk up to the house, and they start playing like the western music, and they're zooming in on everyone's face, even little Queenie.
Yeah, dude, it's I lose it every time. It's so fucking funny to me. And there is this time a long time ago, I was eating a lot of acid, and we were going we were going and like going through like all these like abandoned houses out in the middle of the country and just doing whatever. Well, we get back to my brother's house and we're like, let's watch the Burbs. And I hadn't felt anything yet because I'd been eating a lot of it, and I ate like this the huge ass piece. And by the time that scene happened, when they zoom in on Queenie's face, dude, everything fucking kicked in on me, and I was in for the ride of my life. So that's always burned into me, and I'm like, oh my god, I didn't think I was coming out of it that day. It was incredible, but yeah. I think my brother locked me in his basement that night too because he got scared, even though I was just in the corner in fetal position.
He's like, honey, I
locked Kevin in the basement. He's scaring me. I locked my hydrocephalic brother in the basement.
My hydrocephalic brother is locked in the basement.
My hydrosimplistic brother is in the basement.
She's like, but can't he conquer the door with his strength that he's been granted?
No, because he's hydrosimplistic. He's not hydrocephalic.
Hydrocephalic just sounds like you got water on the dick.
Yeah, I can't pronounce it. So I'm just going to say hydrosimplistic.
Hydrocephalic. I got water on my penis.
So Art keeps pressuring Ray to go say hello, and he keeps fucking nagging him like, "Oh, you chicken shit, blah blah blah," and like Ray's had enough, and he's like, "Well, let's go." This would be me and you. Like, I'd be like, "Go on, Alan. Why don't you go knock on the door, man? What are you, a pussy?"
And you'll be
pussy.
Be calling me a pussy and being 2 steps behind me the whole time.
Yeah.
You go first in case shit goes down.
I'd be like holding on to the back of your shirt, like going through like a haunted house or something. Oh shit. So yeah, they go up to the porch, and he falls through the fucking porch there right when he gets up there.
When Art falls through the porch, it always reminds me of Tremors. When he falls through the ground and starts screaming.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah. He's like,
I wish.
Oh, that's just so fucking funny. Yeah.
He thought he was got.
Yeah.
But I wish they would have did that in this, where he just starts freaking out because he fell through the porch.
Yeah.
Like something got him.
Yeah.
You got you.
That's just fucking funny. So they go and they knock on the door, right?
Yep.
And their address 669 turns into 666.
The number of the beast.
And then a bunch of bees come out.
The devil.
The bees!
No, not the bees. And Nicolas Cage.
Yeah. Not the bees. Yeah.
You gonna get bitch smacked by a man in a bear costume.
So I have the same kind of situation on my porch. We had like what am I talking about? We had like 3 generations of wasps that live like behind this little sign on the front of our door, our metal screen door. And they've never messed with us. They've just grown up knowing that door opens and closes. They've just adapted. But if the door would ever slam, they'd come out. So it was like I called it my Jehovah's Witness alarm. So if the Jehovah's Witnesses come to my door, all I got to do is hit that really quick so they can run away from my fucking front porch.
Release the bees.
Yes, but they're wasps. And one of them stung me on my head 2 weeks ago, and that sucked, but I let them go.
Did it inject any water in there?
I don't think I don't think I got room for any more water.
Please tell me your head swelled up.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
You are. Bees stung me.
It'd be really weird if the other head swelled up after I got stung on the other head. I kind of like that. I kind of like that.
Mine does every time. Would that be?
My other head's hydrosimplistic.
Your hydrocephalus.
It's my hydrocephalus. Oh shit! But yeah, fucking yeah. They gave me a boner 10 miles long. Them legs went right up and made an ass out of themselves.
That bee done made me horny.
So like Mark comes out and he's like, "Come over here, soldiers." And he starts
the water.
Yeah, he's spraying them with fucking hoses and shit. And this scene was always like nasty to me too. When Art is like sitting there and he spits that fucking bee out, I've always like cringed at that moment. So fucking gnarly.
It created a phobia for you.
Yeah, I stopped putting bees in my mouth after I saw that.
Yeah, yep. He stopped putting bees in his mouth and started putting D's in there.
Hydrocephalus.
Hydrocephalus. He's like, I don't want no bees in my mouth, but I'll take a couple D's.
Oh my god.
So that night, Ray takes Vince for a walk, which I don't know why I didn't understand that Vince was Ray's dog, but whatever. He goes to Art's to smoke cigarettes.
Or his cigar, yeah.
But Ricky tells him about the movie The Sentinel because he kind of compares the Klopex to them, where they opened up the gateway to hell, and he kind of thinks that's what's going on over at the Klopek's house.
Yeah. He's like trying to map it out to him or whatever so they can keep him freaked out. And before he even walks up there, Art's telling Ricky, he was like, oh, he's coming over here to smoke cigars because his wife doesn't let him smoke cigars over there. He doesn't know that I know that. But I'm like, oh my God, dude.
Now, just to be clear, this is Ricky sitting on the porch drinking beers with Art, who earlier, not one scene earlier, was hanging out with David.
Yeah. Yep.
Someone's gonna be on Dateline.
Yeah. Ricky don't leave his neighborhood, man. He brings everybody to him.
What are you doing with them kids, Ricky? Why are you hanging out with that 12-year-old, Ricky? I'm just saying it's not normal to be hanging out with a 12-year-old and then later that night drinking beer on the porch with a grown man.
Yeah. That's a weird cul-de-sac.
Yeah, weird cul-de-sac. Licking his ball-de-sac.
His ball-de-sac. So after Ricky's amazing tale, didn't they? Oh yeah, they're telling him about the Skip that killed his whole family with the ice pick and like the smell and everything.
Yeah, that was Art's story. It was. Yeah. I like how he kind of opened it up. It kind of reminded me of remember that movie, Great Outdoors?
Yes.
Kind of the same kind of storytelling that John Candy does in that
with the bear.
Yeah. The bear story. He kind of did the same thing because he set it up and then he paid it off with the scare.
Yeah. Yep.
Because Ricky does the same thing to Ray.
Yeah.
Which I think I'm gonna watch The Great Outdoors tonight.
That's another awesome movie, dude.
That movie fucking rules.
You ever get the feeling that somebody's staring at you and they turn around and it's the twins and it's like,
you know what glizzies are made of, Kevin?
Lips and assholes. Them raccoons are sitting there going through the garbage and they're like, oh, they got lobster tails. They're loaded.
But I'll force us out of this because I know I started it. So we'll just go in. Introduction to Gail, who is apparently Ricky's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And he's flashing that badass leather.
Oh, yeah. He's got the studs on it. You know, when I met my, I'll tell you so everybody can cringe at this. When I first met my ex-wife, her and one of her friends were talking about all the studs in their belt. And me, being the witty genius that I am, said, I only have one stud in my belt.
That's fucking stupid.
Stupid, you mean?
Yeah.
You got a weird way of saying stupid, Kevin.
So yeah, like Ricky's girlfriend's like, what? Let's go out and go out and do something. And he's like, nah, man, you gotta sit here and just listen to this in my neighborhood. You gotta see what's going on. This is better than the movies.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Fucking Ricky is fucking cool.
Yeah, dude.
He is a cool dude.
He's a fucking he's something.
It's so funny in the 90s how different like cool was considered because he's like, hey man, the pizza dude.
Yeah, I got it taken care of, man. This is the best part of the night. I got the pizza on the way.
Man.
We're gonna go get some Mickey D's, man. What you want?
Times, you know what though? It's funny because even without the internet, kids talk the same, and on the East Coast all the way to the West Coast, they were all saying the same dumb shit. And I wonder if it's because of movies like this.
It might be. One of my nieces yesterday was saying something and called it buns, buns.
Buns.
Yeah, and I was like, what's that mean? Because she was saying that's buns, and I was like, what's that mean? And they're like, it means that it's really cool. And I was like, I'm just trying to learn your guys' lingo so I could fit in. And my daughter's like, you're never going to fit in. You don't know how to use our slang.
This senior moment was brought to you by the senior citizen, Kevin
the Dead
Edwards.
Notes. Dead Notes retirement systems.
The Dead Notes retirement program. We got we're gonna try to explain modern slang and
you get
a fresh it at all.
A fresh new pair of white New Balance, baby.
Yep.
And some
tan
gray socks.
Khakis.
Yep.
You gotta have the tan khakis with that skinny leather belt that they all get. I don't know what that is. Little skinny belt.
Yeah.
And
it's to adjust
polo.
Oh yeah, tucked in polo for sure.
Tucked in polo shirt. That's the uniform.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Kevin's got that on right now. He switched to that. So
here lately, I don't feel like I'm far from it.
You switch to that whenever you start explaining like some stupid ass slang that a 10-year-old told you. Yeah, that's buns, man.
They were like making fun of me too, and I'm like, man. I should have asked if they know if they say radical or anything, or I think I'm going to reintroduce that and see if I can take off with it.
Well, with the kids, because of AI and shit, all you really got to do to confuse them is ask them what 2 + 2 is.
Some of them.
I don't know. Let me.
Some of them are smarter than me.
Artificial intelligence. Now I'm sounding like the old. This senior citizen moment
was brought to you by Dead Notes retirement systems. Anyway, they scare the shit out of Ray with all this talk of kids slang these days. And we got introduction to Gail and Ricky on the porch, and they don't want to go anywhere because Ricky just wants to stay at his parents' house, which it's a huge house. I don't blame him, and all of his neighbors are fucking insane. So they all they bring out this fucking infrared scope, right? And they're just gonna spy on the Clopex all night with it.
all of them got great houses, man.
Yeah,
like two wraparound porches with 2 doors.
Yeah,
that's a good fucking house.
Everybody's well off.
Everybody is well off. Everybody's got more monies than me.
That was back when everybody had money all the time, right?
That was back when you only spent about 10 or 15% of your income on your mortgage and such instead of 50 or 60.
Yeah. There is a scene a little bit back, though, when they're in Ray's garage and he's showing off his tools. And he was saying, I was thinking about installing one of them new garage door openers. It's like it dated it so much. Like
the Yankee book learning witchcraft, that is.
Yeah.
Garage door opener, like automatically. What if you get hung up in that thing? It could kill you.
You gotta be careful, man.
Flash forward to Scream.
Yeah.
Like that bitch got hung up in the
or what fucking scary movie when the girl gets caught up in that door and it's like squealing like a pig when it's crushing her. It's like,
like a pig. Squeal like a pig, hog boy.
So they look over at the Clopex and just hear this fucking engine, like big giant turbine sounding engine starting up in their basement, much like what we were seeing in the beginning of the movie. And there's lightning happening, and we're getting that feeling that some shit's getting ready to go down. And we see this bright light, like just fucking blast out of their cellar. And they're like, "What the fuck was that?"
They see me rolling. Yeah. Because my man Hans.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. No, you're good. And yeah, fucking the garage door opens within 5 minutes of that, and Hans drives out, or excuse me, Alan's driving to work in the morning, and he's driving his car down to the trash can to throw away his bag of garbage and beat the brakes off of it.
My man beats the ever-loving shit out of the trash. And yeah, that's a red flag. I mean, you would put that on your Tinder fucking profile.
No. But again, I'm pretty sure that's
Hans,
what our neighbors think about us, though, too.
oh yeah, my neighbors are probably very suspicious because they're like, we only left for an hour, but now his lawn is mowed.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got a secret. I wait till you motherfuckers leave.
Yeah. I got alerts.
I don't want to talk about nothing.
Yeah.
Quit asking me questions.
Yeah. Let me mow. I don't like mowing.
Yeah. Yeah. They see me mowing.
It's fucking stupid. No one sees me with my Crocs on.
I fucking, yeah, right. I don't want you to see. Don't look at me.
Oh, yeah. Are you looking at my Crocs?
Hans is the man.
Yeah.
I don't care. He's best character in the movie.
Yeah.
Hans fucking kicks ass. He beat the shit out of the fucking trash. Pulls back the house.
Yeah, it pulls back into the house.
And Ray's like, I've never seen that. I've just never seen that. What? Oh my god! who beats up their garbage?
I've never seen that. I've never seen anybody drive their garbage down to the street and then bang the hell out of it with a stick. I've never seen that.
Yeah. That's right. So as they're going home, Ray sees the light come on.
Big fucking mistake. They wait until the morning. This movie was shot in sequence, so I think after this day, the garbage is on the street for the rest of the movie.
It is. And you notice that through the whole movie, like everybody's just running over it, and they make sure you see everybody constantly running over it. It's incredible.
Yeah, so big mistake. They wait until the morning to check the garbage to see what Hans threw away and was beating the fucking brakes off of.
Yeah. And we get our man that are the newest member of the Dead Notes, Walter Paisley.
Yep.
He is,
and you know
he's come in. What? It's been over 4 or maybe 4 times now. This is the 4th time he's popped up.
I have no fucking idea.
He was with us in the beginning. Night of the Creeps.
But yep. And we can't overlook Robert Picardo either here. Just because.
No, we can't, because he's awesome too.
Well, because Joe Dante, Gremlins 2. Here's something embarrassing. I read the book. when I was a kid, I read the Gremlins 2 book.
Yeah.
But I fucking love that movie. Gremlins 2 I like better than the first one.
He's the high corporate guy, right?
No,
it's not him.
Security. He's like the security.
That's right.
Officer.
Yeah, that's right.
The one that the female gremlin has sex with.
Yeah, she's like,
Ooh, a man.
Yeah.
But that's just funny because Dick Miller and Robert Picardo were both in Gremlins 2 with Joe Dante.
It goes back to that circle of friends thing that people do. They're like, hey, come and be in this,
Yeah, he's like, you guys want to be in a fucking movie?
You guys want to be in another fucking movie together?
Yeah, those guys are great, man. I love seeing them in any movie. And Walter Paisley is, when's he supposed to get here?
Yeah.
Motherfucker. He's
always late. He's always late. I know. He's got his side hustle of printing shirts with his. I'm hoping he does a really good job.
He's got a side hustle. He works at White Castle. He's the guy that puts the holes in the hamburgers.
Yeah. It's some weird specialty. Special science.
I can do all 5 of them at once.
Yeah.
Is there 5 holes? I don't know. I don't eat fucking White Castles.
So
anyway. But that's the night. At that night, Ray looks out his window and sees the Klopeks digging in their backyard.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what the neighbors see when, like I said earlier,
when they see you taking out your trash
or just doing yard work in the backyard.
That hydrocephalic That hydrocephalic boy is out there digging holes in the yard again. Look at the size of his head.
Look at the size of that fucker's head.
It sounds like a half-empty bottle of water.
Yeah.
Like a jug. Like he's carrying around a gallon jug of milk and sloshing around.
What's Art say about it too? Like about them digging? He's like, they weren't digging for night crawlers. It's fucking stupid.
Art is like the he is a menace in this movie. He is just ruining Ray's fucking life because Ray was doing just fine without him.
Mm-hmm.
And Art has to come over spewing all his conspiracy theories about what the Klopeks are up to.
Yep.
Fucking asshole.
So they're convinced that the Klopeks took the body out of the garbage and buried it in the backyard. And that's why they were digging back there and all that stuff. Meanwhile, Bonnie goes outside and finds Queenie all dirty and all scared, and they don't know what happened to Walter. So they end up breaking into Walter's fucking house, which is hilarious. And they're in there just pooping around, and fucking Art like grabs that pipe and just puts it in his pocket. And Ray's like, "Can we not steal stuff from our neighbor? Can we just put that back?"
He's not wrong though. I mean, Art is not necessarily wrong if Walter really was dead. Might as well help yourself. You already broke in his house.
Yeah, you're already in.
Yeah. I mean, what's the extra charges? An extra day or two in jail?
Maybe. I don't know.
Right?
Yeah.
But they decide to leave because Art pulls the plate of cookies out of the refrigerator and Ricky breaks the plate. And
he's always fucking
Ray
eating.
Was like, yeah, it's funny because this is what year was this?
1989. 89.
1989. Jesus Christ, I'm way off. But it's funny because this was 89 and Art is the fat guy.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just fucking eating, man.
That's who they considered fat back then.
Yeah. Sloppy.
He's like soft. Nowadays he'd be called slim.
Yeah. Yeah. Man bods are in, or dad bods are in, man.
Yeah, he's got a dad bod. Well, nowadays people call fucking what's his name? Who's that guy that played Aquaman? They say he's got a dad bod. And I'm like, are you fucking crazy?
Yeah. Every woman's heartthrob. Yeah.
Like, if he's got a dad bod, then I'm built like a plate of mashed potatoes.
Oh shit. So they like find like his toupee on the stove, or what was it? Gail finds it and screams, and they find his toupee on the stove. Bonnie does. Yeah, that's right. My bad. And Ray writes that letter. It says, I have your dog.
I have your dog. Yeah, it's a setup. It's a setup for later.
Yeah,
because for more of Tom Hanks' signature screaming.
Yeah, dude, it's great. So Art's in the basement at this point. Ray's just chilling down there and trying to convince that Walter was a human sacrifice. And Ray just starts.
What's the book that they have? I forget what it was.
It's some crazy demonology book or some shit.
It's like their version of the Evil Dead Necronomicon.
Yeah,
it's got cool pictures in it and everything, and a leather cover and all that.
Yeah.
Certainly not a
the
book
theory
that
and
really
practice
exists,
of demonology.
It's really cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
It's a book definitely I'd like to have. It's sweet, cool pictures. Oh, yeah. I like good pictures in books.
I like pictures too, Kevin.
And then books, and then boxes with pages.
That way they's less reading.
Yeah, them's less reading. So yeah, Ray starts chanting like as Art's trying to tell him he just doesn't want to hear his shit anymore, and he's like, "I'm not going to listen to this. I'm not going to hear this now." And Art's like, "You're chanting." What did he say? What was this chant?
I want to kill everyone. Satan is good. Satan is our pal.
Listen to this.
Ray, you're chanting.
I'm not going to
Ray.
hear this now. I'm not
Ray, look.
going to
Ray.
listen to this.
Unconscious
I'm
chanting.
not
You're
going to
chanting.
hear this now.
I want to
don't
kill
want to hear this
everyone.
now.
Satan
I'm
is
not going
good.
to
Satan
listen
is
to
our pal.
this. I'm not
Ray, you're chanting.
You know,
He's like, "You're already caught up in it, Ray."
I haven't seen this movie in so long, but I always remember that chant.
Yeah, I do too.
And I'm not ashamed to say that I repeat it in company that's where it's not appropriate.
Yeah, there's sometimes I've done it when I just didn't want to listen to somebody, and I thought it'd be funny to just say, "I'm not going to listen to this. Satan is good. Satan is our pal."
The book here it is. The book is called The Theory and Practice of Demonology.
Yeah.
Which I need a copy of that.
Yeah, it's a cool book.
Because my neighbors be bugging when I mow the lawn. I need to start practicing demonology.
Yeah. Carol is like, now like it cuts to them in bed and they're looking at that book or whatever, and she's trying to understand why they think the Klopeks are Satanists and why they think all this stuff, and then it
is crazy though that if you're not like I don't know how to explain it. If you're not what people would call a normie, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
They immediately say devil worshiper.
Yeah.
Like, why is that the default?
What it is. I mean, it's like that now. I mean, that's what it is. I know
it still is like we're in 2025 and people are still like that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just what it is. It's, simple minds at the time. And obviously around this time, the satanic panic was huge. So, it just added into that. It was a big era of the satanic panic. So,
yeah, the West Memphis 3, I think it was. Was that?
Yeah, it was right around there. Yeah, this is all around that time. So this movie fed right into it.
That was like the boiling point of the satanic panic. That was what made everybody kind of feel stupid.
Right. And I mean, it was easy to make a movie. All you had to do is put, these are Satan worshipers, and everybody's like, holy shit, this is going to be, it already paints a picture for you,
Them boys listen to Metallica.
Metallica? Metallica?
I can't even understand what they're saying.
Metallica?
That's pure devil music.
Yeah.
I realized the other day that Metallica, the Black Album, came out in 91.
Yeah, it did.
Metallica as a band is recorded as being formed in 81. That means Metallica has only been good for 10 years. They've sucked dog shit for 30.
Oh my God. Yeah.
They've sucked such a fat cock.
Man, as soon as the Black Album came out, I mean, it's okay, but it's definitely, that was like the start of the end,
Yeah, it was definitely. They didn't write a good song after that, in my opinion.
Yeah, it didn't have, I mean,
come at me, bro.
Come at me, bro. They're also dealing with like Lars's like fucking hydrocephalic head. Yeah, his hydrocephalic ego. And also like, not having Cliff Burton, because I mean, let's be honest here, Cliff Burton was like their backbone of a lot of their songs and shit.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Dave Mustaine.
Yeah.
Hello, me.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, meet the real me.
Hello, me. Meet the real me.
Da-da-da.
And I'm this way of life. The black press my value position.
Are you speaking in tongues?
I'm speaking in Megadeth. I'm speaking in Mega Mustaine. That's how you got to talk to Dave Mustaine.
So Ray's flipping through TV, and here's my man. What channels is he watching? Because he was watching Race with the Devil.
Yeah.
Then he switched to The Exorcist, and then
Texas Chainsaw 2. Yeah.
A favorite of ours, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2.
Yep.
What fucking channels did he have? That's fucking, or is that part of his dream? Was he dreaming that he was watching those shows?
No, I think that's what he was falling asleep to. And it just, my thing was, you had 3 banger movies going on at the same time. And it's like, I would be so mad because I would be like, what am I watching? You know, I would probably put it on Exorcist, but then I'd be like, oh, you know, like.
I would 100% put it on Texas Chainsaw.
Yeah.
Now, if it was Exorcist 3, I'd have to flip a coin.
Yeah.
Because I know it's sacrilege, but to me, Exorcist 3 is the best Exorcist.
Oh, that's phenomenal, man.
But I also think Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 is the best Texas Chainsaw Massacre, so.
Yeah.
Begin with the lynching. I don't care.
Yeah, everybody's got their love.
I'll tell you one more thing. Jaws 3 is my favorite fucking Jaws movie.
I love that Jaws as well. That's one movie that I can definitely watch.
Love it.
It takes me right back to childhood, man. Every time I watch it, I can remember exactly where I was when I watched it.
At the end with the shark approaching the underwater fucking whatever thing.
Yeah.
I like that it looks fucking stupid.
Yeah, but even as a kid though, you could tell it's fake, but it was still scary as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Just because of it, you know, like but it didn't look as fake then as obviously, you know what I'm saying? But it was like, you knew it was, but it was still creepy as fuck. Or what, the fucking head that's full, or the body that's ate up floating around and shit. Oh, awesome.
But you know, Texas Chainsaw Massacre has Bill Moseley.
Well, it does.
And he alone elevates that movie. You know, and Brad Dourif, however you say his name, in Exorcist 3. Best fucking man. One of the best performances from an actor in a horror movie, period.
Well, I will say Exorcist in the realm of Exorcist 3, I will definitely put my balls on the table and say it's got probably it's another cast, like a phenomenal cast, and everybody's like acting amazing. Like everybody clicks in that movie. The detective, you know, the father, all that stuff, man. And the story alone, how it came back around, you know, I don't know, it's a fucking damn good movie, dude. It's a hard one not to pass up.
So anyway, sorry.
Back to the movie intel.
So Ray has a nightmare that night, and this is just a small observation, but I wonder how they did it, because it seems like it would be harder to do it this way. But when the chainsaw comes through the wall at the beginning of his dream,
when he's walking down the stairs,
it's upside down.
Well, yeah.
The name on the blade is upside down, so the chainsaw, however they had it mounted, would have had to been upside. It's a very small nitpick, but I was like, what the fuck? It would have been easier to do it the other way.
Well, this might be going deeper into why they may have done it, but I don't know if you've ever read about when you have dreams you can't read in your dreams. All the letters are switched up, or they're upside down, or they're backwards. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
I don't know if that's why, or if it was just fuck it, it's there. We mounted it upside down, and it's there. No one's gonna notice it, you know, because it's not a long scene, you know.
I don't remember my dreams, unfortunately, but I believe you.
Yeah,
but
okay.
So maybe it's like dream dyslex. That's a Freudian slip.
Yeah, that is.
Dyslexia, not
that's when you dream about a lot of
dyslexia.
dicks.
Yeah. Just keep poking me.
These dicks keep coming at me.
Poking me awake.
Yeah, so I have this Burbs shirt that I got from shout out to Discount Cemetery because he makes some of the coolest shirts, but it's set up like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It says who will survive and what will be left of them, but it's that scene of Tom Hanks walking down the stairs with the chainsaw coming through the wall. It's incredible, but I just had to put that out there. It's so much fun.
I like it a lot.
I like it a lot. Shout out.
But yeah, the dream sequence is kind of cool, and they take the edge off by subtle adding like comedy into it.
Oh yeah,
because he's basically on a big grill like you would have at a cookout,
neighborhood cookout. Yeah.
Instead of having him on an open fire or anything, they put him on.
Yeah, it's on charcoal.
And yeah, and doesn't Art come in as the murderer that he was explaining earlier?
Yeah, he's dressed up as Skip.
Yeah,
and then it cuts to you and your cat going down into the barrel or backing down to this. You have an axe in your head, and there's like a little tiny axe.
Yeah, little tiny axe for the kitty.
Dude, that shit cracked me up too. Like Walter and Queenie, and she had like a little axe in her head. Like, and he had axe in his head. It's so stupid.
They made one for little Queenie.
Yeah, it's fucking
Buffalo
stupid.
Bill's not going to be happy about this.
Yeah, dude, that shit's fucking funny. That's how you're gonna be found. Little axes. But again, like the soundtrack's awesome. All of this, just and when what's he say? There's the chanting, I'm not going to listen to this is going on in the whole background, like everything Art was doing. And then when he
I think the chanting is the I want to kill everyone.
Oh, is it that? Okay, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it is that. I thought it was the whole thing, like both of them.
It's similar melody, but yeah, it's I want to kill everyone chant. And Dr. Werner Klopek, who we haven't even met yet.
Yeah.
Stabs Ray, tells him to mind your own business.
Yeah.
Mind your own business.
Yeah, that's what he does,
asshole.
And that scene, because he's like coming down with a dagger, and he's like, oh, it always feels like a roller coaster. Yeah, but
yeah. Mind your own business, asshole.
So we get a smash cut to Mr. Rogers from the dream, which I think is fucking incredible. It's so awesome.
Day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor.
Because we were like right in that roller coaster with the fucking dagger coming down and Ray screaming, and it cuts right to Mr. Rogers singing, dude. Awesome.
And Kevin's favorite part when Mark and Art come over to Ray's house to try to get him to come out with them. When we talked about
this fucking part.
When we talked about watching this movie, Kevin couldn't wait to tell me about this scene.
It's so fucking stupid, dude.
It's the most subtle little thing, but it made his day.
Yeah, it's funny every fucking time. It never is not funny. Yeah, so the next morning, Ray's like drinking his orange juice with Vince, watching Mr. Rogers, and Mark and Art run over to Ray's house, like a couple of 16-year-olds, some kids, 12-year-olds, to come out with them. And Carol comes out and tells them he's not allowed to come out because, he's basically fucking grounded. And they're like, oh, come on. And then she fucking turns around. She's like, what'd she say? She's like, I believe I made myself clear.
Sorry, boys. My husband's not feeling well. He has to stay in his room.
Ooh, he was bad. Come on. Please, Carol, let him come out. Come on.
He can't come out until he resembles the man that I married.
Carol, we don't have that kind of time. Please let him come out. Come on.
I think that I have given you my answer.
And they start fucking kicking the ground and stuff and just pouting. And and then right after that, they go up and ring the Klopex doorbell and take off running like ding dong ditch.
Yeah. And they do a kind of a payoff to earlier, because they put slides a note under Art slides the note under the door, and it says, what does it say? We know what you did.
Yeah, we know what you did.
And they ring the doorbell and run away.
Yeah, that's what it was. They just like, so it's still like kid shit, you know, like it's so fucking funny.
But this is kind of related to earlier when Ray wrote the note that says, we have your dog or whatever for Walter's house. So
signed
that's
Ray.
That's setting up a little thing there.
Yeah.
And then the whole time there, and Art goes to tell Ray what he did, and the whole time Vince is digging a hole under the fence to get into the Klopex yard.
Yeah, he's trying to get in there. He's smelling something, but this fucking scene too, holy shit, when Ray's just trying to like rest. This is one of the first of his big freakouts in the rest of the movie, and he's like, I'm only trying to take a nap. I'm only trying to sleep. I'm only trying to get some goddamn rest.
Yeah.
Fucking love it.
This is classic Tom Hanks. This is the Tom Hanks that we love.
Yeah, he's starting to light up now. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see this a lot more, which I love too, because you're seeing his transition through this whole movie. You know, he was trying to get out, and they pulled him right back into this shit.
Yeah. And they're arguing about it, and Art tells him that he put the note under his door, and he says they're gonna think it's me.
Yeah, because he's their next door neighbor.
Well, because he put the note under Walter's door.
Yeah, I know. He did that.
And the whole time they're arguing, Vince is bringing a bone to Art, and Art throws it for him.
Yeah, he's just like, don't even think about it. He's just throwing this fucking femur.
Playing fetch with him. Yeah, and then they put it together when Vince brings the bone back. He's like, and he asks him where he got it from, and he said he got it from digging a hole under the fence to the Klopex yard, but
yeah,
I don't know.
He like throws the note back over, and then when they figure out they have a fucking bone, that zoom in shot. It's like zooms in back and forth really quick. Yeah.
Like Wayne's World. Whoa!
Yeah. And then he goes to go inside, right? And then fucking Carol fucking like opens the door and hits him in the fucking head, and he fucking grabs those fucking beer cans and like crushes them and throws them down. She's like, "You feel better now? Do you feel better?"
This is like the boiling point where the ladies have to intervene.
Yeah.
And they decide that everybody needs to get together and go introduce themselves to the Klopex.
Yeah, they're going to do it the adult way.
Which sounds like a good plan, but me being like the Klopex, that's a goddamn nightmare.
Yeah. Yeah, do not come to my house.
Yeah, don't come to my fucking house. I don't want to have sardines and pretzels with your ass. Them sardines is for me.
Dude, when they're walking and and he's fucking holding that pie like straight up in the air like the whole way. It's like all perfect, like up in the air. Or the brownies, that's right.
Yeah, and we finally get to see the inside of the Klopex house.
Yeah, Hans answers.
Yeah, my man Hans. I fucking love Cordy
Yeah.
Gaines, man.
He drops the brownies. He goes, Mark goes, there go the goddamn brownies.
I'm gonna have to watch Children of the Corn tonight.
Yeah.
Outlander. just because poor he only has a couple lines in this movie. He says like it came with the frame.
Yes. He's like, is your mother home?
Sardines.
Yeah. Sardine.
My uncle, Werner. So
Yeah.
he barely speaks in this role, but it's still great. He's fucking awesome in this.
Yeah, it's all like miming performance, basically. He's like, is your mother home? And then he picks up that picture and he's like, oh, who's this? And it came with the frame.
It came with the frame. But we get introduced to Ruben
We do.
Klopek.
Yes.
Who is kind of deaf in real life, which is why he yells his lines, because he can't even fucking hear himself.
Yeah.
But
he was in another couple movies almost playing the same kind of part, like a weird, he was just a weird old, Slavic dude,
The doctor. Meanwhile, Ricky and Dave, who are best friends, are helping Art sneak into the backyard.
Yeah.
Ricky, quit hanging out with Dave. He's fucking 10 years old. You pervert.
Yep. So they're fucking doing that shit. They're like trying to just it's so fucking funny.
Mark
infiltrate
is
this.
like being while they're sitting around. Mark is just being anybody that comes over my house, I assume they're gonna be like Mark, where he's fucking peeling the wallpaper and hitting pipes and shit.
Yeah.
Just being snooping,
Oh yeah, and he's like overboard snooping in this too, which is great. And he fucking peels that wallpaper off, and he's like, "Oh shit!" And also when he's like keeps turning that painting, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, he turned it upside down.
Yeah. But man, that whole scene, like when they're just sitting there and it's just so fucking awkward, and the tension, it's like when he's coming around offering sardines on pretzels to everybody, and it's just so tense.
You just can't glaze over the sweetest angel Hans offering sardines and pretzels to everybody.
I was getting to that. I was going to come around to that because this is a funny fucking part too. So, Hans is, offering his sardines to like the ladies and stuff, and they're both like, they're like, no, thank you. And then Carol takes a pretzel, and she's like, no. So then he goes over to Ray and asks him, and Carol's like, you better take that sardine and pretzel and be polite to the guests. Put it all on him after they denied it. She fucking got him. So he had to do it to make sure,
Carol totally pegs Ray, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. She fucking got him, dude. So
100%.
So he puts this fucking sardine pretzel in his mouth, and it is like one of the most disgusting scenes like ever. Because he's just slowly like chewing it, and you could just hear it just popping, and just it's so you could just feel like how nasty it is, Oh my god! And then he takes it, like he's like okay, and then we get the introduction to Werner Klopek.
Werner
Klopek.
I love when he shakes Ray's hand. He clicks his little heels.
Yeah, he does.
He comes out like the shadow looks like this big imposing character, and then he walks out and he looks like the sweetest little imp.
Yeah, and the music changes too. Like it goes into this like when he comes up, so you're like, what the fuck is going on? Like this little Nazi guy.
Is that verified paint or blood? Is that really paint?
They never really say. I mean, we may as well assume it's blood because we know what the ending is, but
Well, at this point of the movie, because when they shot this movie, they had not written an ending. So at this point of the movie, it was still open.
Yeah.
They did not have a set.
Where they were going with it.
They had no fucking idea how they were going to end this movie.
Yeah.
So I guess that's why it looks like paint. You know, it kind of could be either.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Especially since we see the painting and then Werner goes over and fucking turns it right. And
yeah. But I'll say, since we know what we know, we'll agree that it's blood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll just say that.
But my man Mark, he's like, why don't we cut out all this polite crap? All right. He said, what's the weird goddamn noise you got coming from the basement all the time?
Look, why don't we just cut all this polite crap, all right? What's the weird goddamn noise you got coming out of here all the time?
I think that we should go.
What have you got in the cellar here, Klopek?
Mark!
Dude, he does not give a fuck.
I know, everybody's like, chill, fucking Mark.
They're like, Mark, you motherfucker.
He's like, what's that fucking noise all the time?
Let's cut the shit, Klopek.
To be fair, like I said earlier, I feel sympathy for the Klopeks, but I would have a problem with all the fucking noise.
Yeah. You're trying to get up in the morning for work.
Yeah, I'm trying to wake up and you guys got a spaceship taking off in your basement. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, that is the one thing I agree with Mark on. Because honestly, everyone in this movie is a fucking asshole except for Hans.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
Hans is a sweet angel.
He's being gaslit, you know what I'm saying? Because he's a part of the family.
Yeah.
He's the heir. He's being groomed.
He's the last of the line.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is Reuben his father? I wonder where are the Klopek women? Yeah. I would have loved to have seen one of them.
Oh, I don't know.
I bet they are lovely women.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been kind of funny if they had like super hot women playing the Klopek girls.
That'd be funny.
Kind of like the Munsters, you know?
Yeah. It is like that where the Munsters, like, that's some of my most favorite shit about the Munsters, because they always thought Marilyn was scary and ugly.
Yeah.
They always called her ugly, and she was like completely normal.
Ugly ass bitch.
You're like, everybody looks weird.
She was like a hot blonde girl.
Yeah, and they kept calling her ugly. They kept saying jokes to her like all the time. They'd be like, oh, Marilyn, it's understandable, blah, blah, blah. Like, we know you're ugly kind of shit. Like,
and then there's kids like me and Kevin who was watching that like, yeah, Lily's the shit.
Yeah, we're like, yeah.
Marilyn can go fuck herself.
Yeah.
Right? So they weren't too far off the mark there.
Yes.
The weirdos were definitely with Lily.
Yeah. Yvonne was a goddess of her day for sure.
And I'm kind of like Herman in real life anyway.
Yeah, I think we both are. We're both pretty much Hermans.
Big dumb idiots.
Yeah. Our heads are at least about the same size as his, so.
Yeah. The more water, the more strength. Remember that, kids.
That's right. That's what's going to keep you going.
If you 10% more water on the brain means 10% more muscle on the arm.
Yeah. So now, like, this movie's getting ready to turn the fuck up, because so they go back. Well, we get the scene where fucking Ray starts doing that sneeze thing, and he like grabs that paper, and he's just like this obscene ass fucking sneeze or cough or fucking something that he does, like damn near like vomits in this fucking thing, and he's like, I gotta go to the bathroom. And he runs to their bathroom, and that's the last we see of Ray for a moment, right? And then Art and them are outside pulling their shit, and they see movement in the basement, you know, and
Mark lets the horse out.
Yeah, he fucking opens the door, and he fucking Why did you have a horse in the basement?
He's like, you got a horse?
Yeah, I know. It's fucking this big Great Dane, Landrew or whatever. Is that what his name is?
Yeah, and it goes after fucking Art.
Yeah. Yeah, it goes after Art. Yep.
And that's the scene where Ruben says, or Werner asks, there's another one?
Yeah.
Right?
He goes,
Ruben
a
says,
fat one.
A fat one. That's where I was like, he's not even fat.
Yeah.
He's like, he's got a dad bod at best.
Yeah.
He's barely fat at all. I mean, compared to 2025 standards, right?
Yeah.
Man, 1989. That doesn't seem that long ago for the whole country to have gained 100 pounds.
Yeah. That's what it is, man. So they get back to Ray's, and Ray like puts on the mask of, I'm going to put an end to this, kind of shit. So he, agrees with Bonnie and Carol's like, you finally come around, and he's like, come on, boys, let's go to the den, and they start fucking busting his balls because they think he took his wife's side now, calling him chicken shit and everything again. And they're like, yeah, you're talking about him not having any balls. So he reaches up into his shorts and they're like, you don't gotta show us. And he's like violently grabbing up inside his fucking shorts, and he pulls out fucking Walter's toupee.
Walter's piece.
Yeah, Walter's piece that he found stuffed between some magazines that were addressed to Walter. And then Mark looks at fucking Ray and he's like, what do we do now, soldier? So now it's now it's on. Let's get Ray to go ham.
While Ray was in the bathroom pooping out that fucking sardine.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, so funny.
So they get a plan together, and the next morning they watch the Klopeks drive out of town, which I don't know how they knew this was going to happen. Did they mention something about leaving? I guess they must have.
I think they were talking about that because they're doing some convention or something the doctor has to do at the university or something. So they had that project happening. So that was their green light to fucking go for it.
I'll tell you, when Ray gets Carol and Dave to visit her sister, and Art comes over dressed like a golfer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that has to be a deep cut costume, man. I'm gonna go to a horror convention at some point dressed like that and see if anyone gets it, because I know the Burbs isn't technically horror. The Burbs isn't technically horror. It's more of a comedy. But
it's a dark comedy. It's a black, like a dark black comedy or whatever.
Yeah,
horror
it's a comedy.
I would say it's a horror comedy, honestly. That's what I would say. It's definitely a horror comedy. It's like,
but I need to get that costume together because that would be fucking hilarious if anyone recognized what it was from.
Yeah.
Art's golfer costume.
Yeah.
It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
And of course, Mark, comes out of his house in camo.
Of course.
Because he is, I guess, a former Marine or something.
Oh, he's ready to rock and roll, man. It's all getting wound up. He's like fucking. Oh, my God.
Ricky, who we kind of forgot about, still is still in this movie, and I guess he wasn't in a lot of these scenes because he's supposedly too young. He's like a kid in this movie.
Yeah,
but I don't know. He's like somewhere between 16 and 30.
Yeah, he's that amazing 80s teenager. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, man, I knew.
Yeah, man, I'm like 25, maybe I'm 19. I don't know, man, 16. But he starts getting the party together, man.
Fuck yeah, with the pizza dude.
Yeah, the pizza dude.
Now they said he had porn stars on the set, but they didn't say if they were male or female.
Yeah.
What if he had Ron Jeremy hogging him out.
Oh. Still hungry? Starving. Why don't you feast on this?
Porn stars from the late 80s.
Yeah.
We got Ron Jeremy. That might be the only one I know. On set, railing old Ricky. You ready for this scene, bro?
Yeah.
But Art's dressed as an electrician, and he's going to climb the power lines because the Clopex have electrical fences and alarms and all kinds of shit set up. So Art's plan is to cut the fucking power.
Yeah.
And he climbs the fucking electric lines, and he cuts a wire. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, he drops the plans once he gets all the way up to the line to fucking cut it. Like, he knows how to do this for some reason. Like, he mapped out where they routed the electrical line that runs all their shit, right? So he drops the fucking map.
Out the power to the whole town.
Yeah, he just fucking he just took everything out, and then it fucking blew him the fuck up, and he goes flying through the top of their fucking shed.
You see when they show the hole, it's in the shape of him.
I know, and it's fucking stupid, dude. I love it.
Like the Kool-Aid man.
Yeah, it went all like fucking Acme, like Looney Tunes. Like, it's awesome. Like, what a funny little thing. But man, he fucking comes out, and this scene too, he looks like he's in. You could just feel his like pain. It almost makes you feel like you're on fire too, because he's just touching his fillings, and they're all like sizzling.
Fillings are hot, and Mark gives him a fucking smelling salt. He's clearly awake, and Mark still gives him a smelling salt.
I think it was a popper. I think he gave him a popper, actually, and because he starts fucking, his eyes about went in the back of his head, and he about went back, and he was like, "Whoa, soldier!"
His fingernails are black.
Yeah.
Bela Lugosi's dead.
Now after midnight.
I'm your best nightmare. But really,
I almost did that. I almost totally did that.
If anybody reads this, I'm not sorry. Anybody reads this, I'm not sorry. But really, who would read this? Darkness, hear me now. I leave this world.
Incredible.
Art went full goth.
Yeah. It fucking shocked him goth.
I done been shocked. They shocked me goth. Moving on.
Yeah.
We're stupid asses.
We're fucking dumb. Yeah. So he hits it with that. They see that like Ricky sees Mark on the roof with the gun, and he asks why he has a gun. And he says, "Shut up and paint your goddamn house."
Hey, Rumsfeld, dude, what are you doing with a gun?
Shut up and paint your goddamn house.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's why I thought Ricky owned the house.
Yeah.
Because Mark says, "Shut the fuck up and paint your goddamn house."
Yeah.
Right?
Well, yeah, because he's clearly not been painting this entire weekend as he's been supposed to. So, and everybody's out of town, so.
And later that day, Art and Ray are digging. Well, Ray is digging holes. Art's kind of just laying around doing nothing.
Yeah.
They're digging up holes in the Klopex backyard.
Mm-hmm. And they're huge. Ray's digging holes in the Klopex backyard.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Art's just there like, oh, boy. He's like, it'd be nice if you dug some of your own holes.
He is the fat one.
Yeah. He's like, maybe we could go do something inside where it's not as hot.
Yeah.
And guess who's digging in the basement?
Ray. Art's not doing shit, man. He's the fat one.
So they go up to the fucking back deck to break in or whatever, and of course Art pulls his fucking wallet out, and every credit card's melted together.
Yeah, because he done been electrocuted.
Yeah. So Ray takes this credit card out, and he's like, "Where'd you learn how to do this?" He's like, "I haven't." And it snaps his fucking card in half.
He smashes the window.
Yeah, he just smashes it. He's like, "Ray, that's breaking and entering." Really?
Like it wasn't before. It's just because the difference is if you break a window, right?
Yeah. Oh, so stupid.
And they go. It's so fucking funny when they go down in the basement and they find that giant furnace, and Art's like, "Is a thermostat in a house supposed to go to 5,000 degrees?"
Yeah, there's all these fucking like gauges and shit everywhere.
It's clearly a crematorium.
Yeah, it's something used to vaporize bodies.
So burn.
Yes,
burn the flames.
Burn higher. Burn higher.
And higher.
So burn.
Some favor.
Yeah.
Some favor. I could work that goddamn thing.
Yeah, some favor. Yeah. Oh.
So burn.
Another incredible soundtrack. That's actually got an amazing fucking soundtrack. My God. So they start the furnace up in the basement, and a flame just fucking blasts out of this motherfucker. And it gets the attention of all the kids in Ricky's yard.
Yeah. Whoa, man, you really know how to throw a party, man.
And this whole sequence of events is hilarious too. So like Ricky, like Mark drops that fucking scope or whatever, and he goes to get, or he drops his gun, right? And he goes to get that, and Ricky yells at him, which causes Mark to fucking slip and go falling off the roof. Once he hits the ground, he fucking blasts a hole through a car window, which sets off the alarms. The
fires hits the ground and shoots his gun.
Yeah.
And all the retards over in fucking Ricky's yard are like, woo!
Yeah.
Bro!
Oh my God. Yeah. Bro. So yeah.
I say that, but those are probably us back then.
Oh, absolutely. It was
bro.
us. It was us, bro.
Except we were like, but really, who would read this? Darkness.
Oh, yeah, dude. That was us jumping out of the bushes on LARPers and shit.
But, you know, all this, they fucking, they basically think they found what they were looking for. You know, they don't really find anything.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But the Klopeks arrive back home with the police, and Art tells Ricky to keep them busy.
First what happens is like they see don't they see the Klopeks come, and then they back out. They drives in reverse all the way outside like the neighborhood, and then fucking another car pulls up, and and it's fucking Walter.
Walter, they realize Walter's not dead. Yeah, my fault. My bad.
No, you're good. But yeah, Mark's on the horn, and he's like, "We got a big problem here," you know, like I just watched Walter get out of the fucking car, you know, and they're putting him back inside.
The man who they're down in the basement looking for.
Yeah, digging a big hole in the basement because they found loose dirt in front of the furnace. So they hit, like, Ray ends up fucking he's digging and he hits something hard, and he tells Art he found something, so they're all excited. Fucking that's what happens. So Art goes outside, and then that's when Ricky runs up to Art saying like, "Hey, blah blah blah, look," and that's when Walter comes out. And then the fucking Klopeks come back with the police, and at that point, like, by the time Art gets down there, fucking Ray hit the fucking gas line. The water starts boiling and shit. And he's like, "I hit the gas line." They all run out, and as soon as everybody fucking pulls up, their fucking house explodes into a ball of fire, just like the last 4 properties that they lived at.
Yeah.
So what an excellent come around to the story of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, once again, they blew up yet another fucking house, within 4 years.
And when Ray comes out of the house, he is fucked up.
Yes, and that makeup, dude, again, you feel this motherfucker's pain, dude. Like, they fucked his ass up, man.
His eye is swollen shut. His hand is fucked up.
He's missing hair on the side of his fucking head.
It was so cool that they didn't just be like, "Oh, he's in a house explosion."
Yeah.
Nothing
They really
wrong
did
with
good, on the effects as far as injuries in this. They did them so good. Like, they made you feel their pain in this movie. They're silly, from all their follies, we were feeling their pain in this. Like, it's incredible.
And Mark, being an asshole, told Ruben he's got a lawsuit on his hands.
He does.
He
goes, you got a lawsuit on your hands, mister.
Up to this point, they've been nothing but fucking with the Klopex.
This whole time, dude.
And Mark threatens Ruben with a lawsuit.
Yeah, dude.
Because his friends broke into his house and blew it up.
After they all, like, strategically made this plan to break into this fucking house.
Right. Yeah. Fucking
shit.
asshole.
Yeah, dude. He was. Oh my god, it's so good.
And Carol drives back into town with Queenie and Vince, and they see that the whole town is fucked. Basically, there's people everywhere. Shit's on fire. There,
fire trucks there. Police are there.
Garbage still in the fucking street.
Still get a shot of her driving over the fucking garbage. Like, still, we see it when Walter comes home too. That Taurus, they drive right over all that garbage, pulling into his driveway.
But we find out here that Walter was in the hospital for heart palpitations, and the Klopex were just picking up their mail and got his wig mixed with letters and magazines and such. So everyone is innocent at this point of the movie, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, the neighborhood people, Ray and this whole crew are the assholes. They're the normal ones. And Ray goes into that fucking rant too, that like, we're the monsters, not them. They just want to be left alone. Like, it's people like us. We're the monsters, which was a great like social commentary in a lot of ways, because people that are different, let's say, obviously this movie turns in the end, but like, they look at us and say like we're serial killers and shit, but like all the serial killers that you see out there are just your normal ass looking motherfuckers, like.
This is what we were talking about earlier, because he says we're the lunatics. It's us, not them.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
And it's true. It's absolutely true up to this point, because up to this point, the Klopex, because they didn't know how they were going to end this movie. And essentially what happened is they caved to studios and such, because they didn't want to offend like middle America, who would have been
they're like, we're not all like that.
Yeah, we're not like that.
Even though a majority of them are.
So the ending does take a twist, but the twist was kind of wedged in there. That wasn't how the movie was supposed to end. And nowadays I think they would have ended it. Kind of after Ray's monologue, where he tells how they're the monsters,
and then far pan shot out to the earth again, and then gone or whatever, like they did. I could see that. So Carol, as we were talking about, she's like pushing her way through the crowd. The cops are trying to prevent her, and she gets her way through and sees Ray, and he's all bandaged all to fuck. He's got like a fucking patch over one side of his head, and he's all bandaged up, and that, and then he goes on his fucking rant, and Art's like, what do you want me to do? Move? He fucking goes and attacks Art, dude.
Yeah, because Art is basically who triggered Ray for his rant, because he tells everyone they're going to dig up the rest of the skeleton that belongs to the femur.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what triggers Ray's
like leave him the fuck
meltdown.
alone. Yeah.
Yeah, leave them alone, man. We're the ones that are the monsters. We're
Yeah.
the ones fucking treating these people like they're guilty of something that
Yeah.
we have no proof of.
Yeah, absolutely.
But this is when the movie takes a shift, because Ray gets in the back of the ambulance. And
well, the whole part of him going into the ambulance, though, after him and Art have like 2 fights,
yeah,
and he goes, I'm sick. I'm
Yeah.
sick. Take me to the hospital. And he lays down on the fucking stretcher for like a second, and then hops up and like does this temper tantrum and throws this fucking bed in the ambulance and just jumps on it like a kid. He's like,
yeah,
I'm sick. Take me to the hospital. And Carol's like, I'll just find out where they're taking you and meet you there. And he goes, okay, honey. Thank you. Oh, and also when that detective's fucking going off on him, saying how renowned of a doctor Werner is, you know, and everything, and he just keeps telling Carol how nice her hair looks.
Yeah.
He's just done, and it's awesome. It's like the acting is just amazing in this scene. It's so fucking funny because he's just had fucking enough, you know.
This is another one of those Tom Hanks that we like.
Yeah,
you know, the old just yelling.
Yeah.
More so than acting Tom Hanks.
I love him all the way up. You know, I still like him as an actor now. I will say that, like,
right.
Saving Private Ryan was probably his last amazing fucking, or I was like, holy shit, you know. Castaway was awesome too. But I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
It was a great movie.
I have made fire.
Yeah, I made fire. But yeah, I don't know. But they hear, you know, he's laying there, right? And what happens?
Yeah, here's our twist.
Yeah.
Here's our spin of the movie where Dr. Werner gets into the back of the ambulance and Ray's telling him that he's going to help pay to rebuild their house and everything.
Yeah.
And Werner says, come on, Mr. Peterson.
Yeah.
You know, come on, Mr. Peterson. You were in the basement. Surely you looked into the furnace.
Yeah.
You saw one of my skulls, didn't you? Oh, yes, I know you did. It belonged to your neighbor.
Yeah.
His name was Nap.
They say they wanted to buy the house and he just wouldn't give in or something, like.
Yeah, they wouldn't agree, so they fucking killed. They killed them.
They killed.
And
he's rotting in a tub in the basement of Hell's Kitchen. Sorry, American Psycho.
Yeah. And Werner says, I let you keep the femur. Now I want my skull.
Yeah.
Perhaps I'll just take yours. We see that Hans is driving the ambulance, and this is like the first time he really seems like he's a bad guy because he laughs.
Oh yeah, he's ready to go. Yep.
Yeah. Up to this point, see, that's another reason, because Hans up to this point was like an innocent. He was a sweet little angel.
Yeah, he was.
Then they were like, well, let's make him laugh maniacally.
Yeah, so they're yeah. So they're fucking fighting and shit, and he ends up grabbing Hans, which is causes Hans to wreck the ambulance, and the fucking what is that when the back pops open and they're out fucking.
Well, they wreck into Art's house.
Yeah, they wreck into Art's house. Yep.
And the back pops open, and the gurney starts going down the road with Ray and Werner in it. Werner.
Yeah, Werner, and they're fighting, which is another awesome series of events. Like, I love it's slapstick, you know, how they incorporated that into this movie, because it was well planned. Because then they hit the Klopex car, and the trunk pops open, revealing all the fucking the skeletons and the skulls in Klopex car.
Which side note, there were 2 or 3 different versions of this where the trunk popped open because originally it was supposed to have cheerleaders in it.
Oh, really?
Because at the time of shooting this movie, there was I don't know who it was. There was there was someone killing a bunch of cheerleaders, so they were like, "Let's put cheerleaders in the trunk." And then they did another. I don't know if they shot it, but it was then supposed to be the Garbage Men. Walter Paisley, and they finally settled on the Skulls. But I really wish they would have done the Garbage Men. In the trunk.
Yeah.
That would have been really cool.
Yeah, that would have been pretty sweet. Yeah, that would have been a fun come around,
But once the trunk pops open, it goes to another one of Kevin's favorite scenes.
Yeah, because Hans is trying to fucking get the fuck out of there, and he fucking slips on dog shit just like Mark does at the beginning, and then Mark goes to grab Hans and he slips in the dog shit too.
He says, "Hey, Pinocchio."
Yeah, hey, Pinocchio.
Poor guy was.
And you both hear him go, "Sheek," like in the fucking shit, dude. Yeah, fucking Mark grabs him, and what's he say? He's like, "Don't move." He's like, "I'll snap your neck," and something. I don't know. Oh, dude, incredible.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the Klopeks were guilty, I suppose.
Yeah, in the end.
If you're like me, from this point on, you'll probably shut the movie off after Ray's monologue where he says that they're the bad people.
Yeah, you could have it two ways. Yeah.
That's the ending I prefer.
Well, I love this ending just because of the wraparound and just how they brought it together. And then Mark's like, "Hey, Art, your wife is home and the house is on fire." Oh, yeah. And Art's like, "My wife is home."
My wife is home.
Like, you look like someone saw a fucking ghost. Meanwhile, his house is on fire with an ambulance in it.
Yeah, he doesn't give a shit about the house being on fire. He's just fucked because his
and the whole time he's calling everybody pussies for like listening to their wives, and he's clearly scared to death of his wife. Like...
I need to watch this back and pause and zoom in because it looks like I swear it was him dressed up as a woman.
Dude, I would believe every moment of that, actually. Yeah. If you could do that, send me it because I'd like to see it. But yeah, it's they're getting interviewed by the media at that point, right?
Yeah, and Ray and Carol finally agree to go on a vacation to get away from the neighborhood, and they ask Ricky to keep an eye on the neighborhood for them.
Yeah,
and basically, we get our final line from Corey Feldman. Looks right at the camera and says, "God, I love this street." If you see Ricky Feldman in real life, or not Ricky Feldman, Corey Feldman. If you see Corey Feldman in real life,
he's only Ricky Feldman when he wears that leather jacket in the movie.
Yeah. Yeah, if you see Corey Feldman in real life, say, ask him if he loves hookers. That he, you like prostitutes because
I mean, Corey's Angels.
Yeah. I'm not, I mean, he had porn stars on the set, I'm not a bitter hater. Good for him.
Yeah.
I'm sure Ron Jeremy is a fine man.
No, he's not.
Right. I say that motherfucker's in jail right now, so never mind.
No, he's not a good man.
Who we got left? Peter North.
Yeah.
I'm sure Peter North is a fine man.
A fine man.
You had some quality time with him.
Yeah. Well, about that part when during all the chaos and then the pizza guy comes and doesn't the pizza guy like wreck or something? And Ricky's like, "Whoa, pizza dude."
I was going to say, I don't know who you're talking about. You mean the pizza dude?
You mean the pizza dude?
Are you not cool, Kevin?
Not anymore, clearly.
But just like it began, it ends. We zoom back out from the street to the Universal Globe. And this wonderful movie has come to an end.
End scene.
Yep. And well, it came to an end for me about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, it always comes in at this part. And I will always watch it. Anytime it's on, I will watch this fucking movie. This is like we've talked about in the past, like what movies can you always put on? Return of the Living Dead, obviously Dawn of the Dead for you. I mean, Day of the Dead, I can always watch. I can always watch Dawn of the Dead too, but any of the Evil Dead, Tremors
is on that list.
Yeah, Tremors. Burbs, it's just, they're just fun, man. You can always put them on. And
Children of the Corn.
Yeah. Mistress of the Dark, Elvira. I mean, all these ones that we've covered, we're just always put it on, always watch it. And I think that we're real fortunate that we have that.
But small spoiler, next time we're covering one of the dumbest fucking movies ever made.
Yeah.
That is also one of the funniest.
It is definitely another incredible film. And yeah, I honestly cannot wait to watch it, because I haven't watched it in so long, and we're not going to tell you what it is, so you'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, we're not going to tell you what it is, but I will say a small spoiler.
Yeah,
this is bullshit.
Yeah. Here, I'll give a spoiler. I'll give a little spoiler too. Yes. All right. Who are you? Just a guy.
I'm afraid I almost followed that up, but it would have gave it away.
It would have.
Anyway.
Yes. But
anyway, email deadnotespodcast@gmail.com and recommend movies that you would not want us to watch because they're so bad. They're anyway, I don't know.
Mosquito was a really good recommendation, and it was a lot of fun, and Gunnar Hansen in his finest, so that was a recommendation again from our dude Anthony. So just keep throwing them at us, man. We'll put them on the list and shit, and we'll move stuff around sometimes too. So
yep, we look at the emails.
Yes.
So guess what? Bye.
Bye. I am not going to listen to this. I am not.